Hello! This is a gaming show where we keep you up to date with the latest Nintendo related gaming news. On today's show, Mario! It's Mario's birthday! Yeah, happy birthday, Mario! Mario turns 40 today. I don't know when this episode's gonna go out on air, but it is Mario's birthday today, September the 13th. Yes, Mario is turning 40 today, and Nintendo are making a big deal out. Well, do you know what, to be honest? Considering Mario turns 40 this weekend, Nintendo could be doing a whole lot more. So on today's show, we'll be looking at all the things that Nintendo have announced for Maz's 40th birthday. To be honest, personally, I think they could have done a teeny tiny little bit better. But what they did announce was super fun. So let's run it down. Let's run it down. Let's run. Nintendo actually kicked off the Nintendo Direct with some smaller announcements. To be honest, they were quite boring, but let's run them down anyway. Nintendo announced that Nintendo will be sponsoring the Tokyo Marathon. Great, fantastic. I hate running, I hate exercise. I can't get to Tokyo, so this has no interest. I'm not interested. Nintendo also announced that they would be displaying a new art exhibition at the Nintendo Museum in Tokyo. Again, can't get there. You've got a queue to get in. It's a ticketing system. Basically, if you manage to get a spot in this Nintendo Museum, it's practically a miracle, mate. The queue is like 1 million people deep. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So this information means nothing to me. Nintendo, you really need to expand your brand awareness to the rest of the world. Why is Japan always getting all the good stuff for the Nintendo stores, the Pokemon stores, the pop-up stores, the Nintendo Museum? Open something in Europe. Open something in France. UK, we've got loads of museums there. Come on, what are you doing? Anyway. So now we've got the smaller news announcements out the way. Let's kick on with the big stuff. Oh my god! Nintendo announced so many good things. Well, Nintendo announced some decent things. Kicking off the big announcements for Mario's 40th anniversary, Nintendo finally announced, well not finally announced, but Nintendo announced that Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are getting re-released. They're remastering the games for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my god. Yes, Nintendo have decided to remaster what is arguably Super Mario's greatest game in the whole entire 3D, 2D series. I mean, it's great to see these games on the system again, but I'm really annoyed with Nintendo's decisions. Now, Nintendo, for Mario's 35th anniversary, released Mario 3D All-Stars. We got Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy. For some weird reason, Nintendo decided not to put Super Mario Galaxy 2 on this compilation. Very weird. Very weird, Nintendo. Weird move. The only thing that annoys me about this whole announcement is the fact that I now have to buy Super Mario Galaxy 1 again. I don't want the game twice. Well, to be honest, Nintendo have decided that they will release the games individually. You can buy Super Mario Galaxy 1 alone, or Super Mario Galaxy 2 alone, or you can buy the combo pack with both games included. But the point that I'm making is, I feel like Nintendo have really missed a trick here. Nintendo should have released Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the 3D All-Stars compilation when they celebrated Mario's 35th anniversary. What they really should have done, for the 40th anniversary, is you should have these games should have been remade. You should have totally, not rebuilt the games, but you know what I mean? Totally redone the character models, the texture work, really bring these games into the current generation, throwing a load of ray tracing and all these particle effects and everything. A Super Mario Galaxy remake would have been an absolutely amazing, fantastic way to celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary. But what you've done instead is you've just cleaned them up and you've put them on a little cartridge and you've said, there you go. You pretty much did the same for the 35th anniversary. I just feel like Nintendo, you could have done a lot more when it comes to Mario Galaxy. Seriously, you could have. But anyway, Nintendo have announced that Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 will be launching on Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 on the 2nd of October. It's come out in a couple of weeks, but to be honest, I'm not going to buy it. I actually think they're charging $39.99 for each one of these games, and I'm a bit upset about that because, like I said, I got 3D All-Stars 5 years ago for $49.99 and I had 3 games on it. Now you're giving me 2 games. You're not even giving me 2 games. You're charging me $39.99 for 1 game. Like, Nintendo, you need to. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to stop pissing me off. Nintendo have also announced that they will be launching a storybook. The storybook from Super Mario Galaxy, the one that Rosalina reads to all the Lumens and has like a little stories in it. You can actually buy a replica of that, but to be honest, nobody wants that. Do you know what? Actually, I do want it, but how much is it going to be? Nintendo also announced that they will be launching some Super Mario Galaxy Amiibo. However, they aren't coming out until next year, 2026. You can get the Super Mario Amiibo on the 2nd of April, which I'm presuming is to coincide with the launch of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Moving on to the next story. Yes, Nintendo have announced the official title of the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. They're showing us a trailer. I'm sweating thinking about it. Oh my god, did you see it? Have a quick look. We haven't got time to show you the whole trailer. I ain't got time for that. Go and check it out yourself. A couple of months ago, I did a news report on a rumour that was circulating around in Hollywood because the rumours were that the new Super Mario Bros. Movie, the sequel to the best-selling video game movie of all time, was going to be titled Super Mario World. And I was speculating about all these plot details, all these characters that could be coming into it. I actually genuinely thought we were going to get the Koopalings, as they were closely linked to Super Mario World. But it turns out it was fake news because Nintendo officially announced that the name of the Super Mario Bros. Movie is Super Mario Galaxy. I never saw that one coming. I never actually saw that one coming, and I love Super Mario Galaxy. I love the soundtrack. I cannot wait to see how they recreate the Super Mario Galaxy games in animated form. I'm excited. I'm excited for the cast because you know we're gonna get Rosalina. You know Yoshi was teased at the end of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Who are going to voice these characters? Who I can't even begin to think. We only got a brief, a 30-second look at the trailer, but already you can see that the visual fidelity has increased massively. The texturing, the grass, the lighting, the reflections on the water, just everything just looks like it's been beefed up. I cannot wait to see the grand spectacle that this movie is going to come with. Oh my god, soaring across the skies, exploring galaxies, seeing different universes, different kingdoms. Oh my god, we are in for a treat. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is being billed as the big event for Mario's 40th anniversary. So Nintendo are really going to put a big push on this. I'm super excited to see it. The film will be releasing on April 2nd, maybe 2026. No, it's not coming out April 26th. When's it coming out? Have I got notes? It just says April. It's coming to cinemas in April 2026. Super excited. Oh my god, this one's going to be incredible. I hope it has a bit more substance than the original one, but even if you want to take me on a whistle-stop tour of all the Mushroom Kingdom, the Mario universes, and it's just a rapid highlight reel, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't even care. Just hurry up. Hurry up now. Nintendo also announced that a new Mario Tennis game was incoming.
Mario Tennis Fever.
Yes, Mario Tennis Fever! Mario Tennis Fever has just been announced. I love the Mario Tennis game. The Nintendo 64 and the GameCube games were a lot of fun. You know, after that, this series kind of dipped for me, to be honest. Initially, I was disappointed with this game because it does look very similar to the Switch 1 version. I'm very upset that Mario Tennis Fever doesn't have like the visual fidelity, the graphical quality that I wanted. It just looks like a Switch 1 game, to be honest. So that was disappointing. There's not one piece of volumetric fog or lighting, ray tracing. I just really wish that the character models looked super detailed. It just looks like a Switch 1 game with a better resolution. It just feels like I'm getting like an add-on for Mario Tennis Aces, you know what I mean? But you know, out of all the Mario sports games, the tennis games are my favourite, so I'm willing to give this one a chance. Now, Nintendo did announce that they have added a few new ways to move while you're playing the game. You can slide and you can dive, and you can also get different rackets that have different abilities and have different effects when you charge them up. You know, things like freezing the court, setting people on fire. But the game does finally have an RPG mode and it looks fantastic. I tell you, when I saw the RPG mode, I was like, sign me up, I'm buying this game because it looks pretty incredible. Incredible! The RPG mode looks great. It's got loads of exploration. It's got loads of mini games in there, loads of challenges to really test your skills. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope there's a nice meaty campaign in there for me to sink my teeth into. Nintendo did announce that Mario Tennis Fever will be launching in spring 2026. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. Moving swiftly on, Nintendo also announced, and we all knew it was coming, but a lot of people knew it was coming. I hoped it wasn't coming, because I actually thought Nintendo was going to give us something brand new. But Nintendo have announced Switch 2 editions of Super Mario Wonder. Yes, that's coming out. Now, like I said, everybody knew it was coming, but what is it? What is it exactly? Well, it's a Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Wonder, which came out on the Switch, but it's now got this add-on extra multiplayer online mode called Bellabel Park. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Bellabel Park, it looks interesting. It's got player versus player and player versus enemy multiplayer online modes. But personally, this is not what I want from a 2D Super Mario game. When it comes to Super Mario Wonder, I want to see more single player campaign content. I want to see some more crazy Wonder Seeds and Wonder Effects. I'm not really gonna buy this add-on if it doesn't come with like some really good single player content. So, and also, how much is it? How much is this add-on gonna be? It better be cheap, Nintendo. Nintendo announced that Super Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition will be launching in spring again. It's all going off in spring. I tell you, don't front load the games in spring because at these $60, $70, $80 price points, I need time to save up. So don't just dash everything out in March, April, you know. You better warm me up. Nintendo did though. Nintendo, I don't know why Nintendo are trying to sap out my money like this, but Nintendo announced that they've made a replica of the talking flowers from Super Mario Wonder. Now this plant is totally pointless.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Nobody needs this, but I want it. I want it so badly. Now, if this talking flower costs, I will pay $49.99 for this flower. I will pay £50 for this. But don't make it no more expensive than that. Don't make it super expensive like Alamo. Because at the end of the day, I still want one, but I ain't got £100 to pay for an alarm clock. Make this nice and affordable, please, Nintendo. Because I really want it. Nintendo also announced a brand new Yoshi game. Yes, the return of Yoshi. Return of the man. Yeah, Yoshi's coming back. Yes, Nintendo announced that Yoshi's next game will be called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Now, I don't normally go for Yoshi games. I'm not gonna lie. They're stupidly easy. The only Yoshi game that I think I've really invested any time in and that I've actually completed is maybe Yoshi's Island on the SNES and then Yoshi's Touch and Go on the DS. Everything apart from that, I don't really dabble with, to be honest. But Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty decent. Now, to be honest, I don't understand this game. I don't understand the gameplay mechanics. Yoshi jumps into a book and he has to go and find out more information about these creatures in the world and then I don't understand it. I need to watch the trailer again. I've watched it 3 times already. I'm not really understanding how the game works, but I'm interested and I'm intrigued because it does appear to be doing something different. It appears to be introducing some interesting gameplay mechanics, and the art style looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, I was saying the other day that I really want Nintendo, when they're making their Mario games, their 2D Mario games, their 2D platformers, I just wish they changed up that art style. Give us a dramatically different art style to what we've been used to. Do you remember Rayman back in the day? When Rayman launched on the PlayStation 1, he had this, you know, this 2D animated art style. But then when Ubisoft decided to revamp Rayman, they came back with this beautiful hand-painted, like, French Renaissance kind of art style. And it looked gorgeous, it looked beautiful. Nintendo needs to do something similar, basically. Nintendo needs to do something similar. But they at least have done this with Yoshi. I'm not gonna lie, I love the art style, the little 2D hand-drawn kind of look. It looks beautiful. Thank you, Nintendo. And Nintendo announced that Yoshi's Island, it's not Yoshi's Island, Nintendo announced that Yoshi and the Mysterious Book will also be launching, you guessed it, in spring. So yes, that's everything that Nintendo announced for the Super Mario 40th anniversary. Yeah, that was it. What are my thoughts? What are my honest thoughts? Can I be honest? I genuinely think that the Super Mario 40th anniversary direct was okay. I honestly think that Nintendo pushed the boat out more and made more of an effort, and I actually personally had more of a fun time for Mario's 35th anniversary, which is wild to me because at the end of the day, who wants to celebrate a 35th anniversary more than a 40th? Wild. I think Mario's 40th anniversary would have had a bigger impact if we'd had a 2D or a 3D Mario game revealed, a trailer, a bloody give us a title announcement, do you know what I mean? Something like that. I just feel like it needed something just a little bit more. We just needed that little salt, babe. We just needed to put a little bit more sauce on it. It just needed that tiny little bit to really take it to a great anniversary presentation. We didn't get that. The Nintendo have missed a massive opportunity not remaking the Galaxy games. If Super Mario Galaxy Movie is a culmination of Super Mario's 40th anniversary and it's being billed as the big event, the big celebration, that is the crescendo of everything, why did you not remake Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2? Just cleaning it up and making it HD and nice isn't enough for me. It's not, you're not giving him the respect he deserves. You've had 5 years to remake that game. You knew what was coming up. You could have done it. I'm actually quite upset. Again, I feel like Nintendo need more global events. Stop hosting all these banging events and activities and promotions in Japan. Stop it. Give the rest of the world some. Nintendo, you are always concerned about expanding your IP, building brand awareness, making sure that the Nintendo legacy isn't lost to younger generations, but yet you're hoarding everything in Japan. Give it to me, baby! Do you know what I mean? Share the love. Get a museum, get a Nintendo store, get a Pokemon store. I mean, yeah, fair enough to do the Pokemon pop-up shops in London. Do you know what I mean? But get a Nintendo store in England. Get a Nintendo museum in Europe. It's cool flying to Tokyo to be fully immersed in the Japanese culture and Nintendo's bloody history. But I can't afford a flight to Tokyo every time you open up a new theme park or a museum. So, sort that out. Wouldn't it have been amazing to be like, for Mario's 40th anniversary, we're opening a museum in Stockholm, London, I don't know, Paris, and just sort it out. Stop being a Mario hog. And, do you know what's also doing my head in? When Mario turned 35, we got Mario 35, the online game on Nintendo Switch Online service. It was banging. Yeah, you took it away from us, but where's the Mario 40? Where is the, like... There was no Super Mario game that we could play like right now. Do you know what I mean? Super Mario 35 got shadow dropped and then everyone was just like, ah! Where's the shadow drop? Why are you not dropping nothing today? You need to be dropping something today. So yeah, like I said, I genuinely think Nintendo pushed the ball out and made more of a bigger deal for Super Mario's 35th birthday. I mean, you had that Game & Watch, I snapped that up. I got my limited edition Super Mario console that I've still not opened. I just brought it just because I wanted to keep it. Like I said, you had Mario 35. You had a whole host of stuff. And then it's come to 40, and you give us a teaser trailer for the movie, a Yoshi game, Mario Tennis, and you're sponsoring a marathon in Tokyo. It's not really giving, to be honest. No, it was okay. It was okay, but if you compare it to the 35th anniversary, I genuinely think I preferred those celebrations. So I guess that's it. We're not really going to get another celebration until Mario turns 45. Oh my god, I can't believe Mario's going to be 45 next. What grade would I give the 40th anniversary Nintendo Direct for Super Mario? I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B. It's getting a B. And that's all we have time for today. We will be back with another episode of NNN very soon. Thank you for tuning in. I know I've been away for quite some time, but if you did make it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. If you are new to this channel and you like the video today, subscribe. I'm going to start saying that now because I feel like 95% of my viewers are just like people I've never seen before, people who have never seen my content, and people are liking it, but no one's subscribing. So if you like this video today, subscribe, please. Anyway, that's all from me. We'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.